What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to some more Factorio. Heavily modded with Bobs and Angels stuff going on. Just go down here and replacing all the turrets. Well, the Mark 1 turrets that I couldn't replace previously because I didn't have Mark 2s. I'm also going to reinforce some of this, I think, with additional turrets. I do have 87 Mark 2 turrets, so I am not in short supply of this stuff. But yeah, I'm surprised that the south hasn't been hit like at all, considering this camp down here. I briefly mentioned that last episode, but yeah, I'm a little surprised. They're just not very aggressive down here for whatever reason. However, I am going to add a few more just in preparation. I didn't bring any ammo. You know what? I've got some here. One other thing I need to do is actually replace all the regular ammo with piercing round ammo. Well, I mean, I don't have to, but it would be a good idea, I think. I really wish I had. You know what? I have motors, don't I? I need to make a frickin' car. Where's engines? I'm pretty sure I've researched engines. There they are. Why can't I? Oh, it has to be made in an assembly machine. Okay, well, that's not too difficult. I can handle that. I haven't really done anything else on the smelting side of things, so it's just where I left it. Although I am going to be basically just multiplying this setup, you know, or duplicating it and just boom, I'm going to multiply the setup. I'm going to duplicate this. Not exactly. Obviously, it's going to have to be tuned to fit each individual ore, like these two use coke. I know copper and something else use oxygen. So, yeah, we'll just have to be mashing those together. And obviously changing the splitter or the inserter setup here, filter inserters, to fit whatever is going on. But one thing I want to do is actually just get this guy running, at least one line just running constantly. So what I need to do is use up all the ores. So what am I currently? Tin. Yeah, this doesn't produce any tin. So nickel and copper. Do I have any blast furnaces? I do. So nickel uses carbon monoxide. Copper uses oxygen. What else uses oxygen? Steel. Okay, the steel is going to be a little bit tricky because I'm going to have to set up iron. Well, I don't have to set it up. I'm already producing iron. I could split off a line. I'll probably end up doing that. So copper, steel. I don't know. I don't know if I'm producing enough iron for that, honestly. I'm slightly worried that I'm not. Nickel and carbon. Okay, wait, hold on. What was the other carbon dioxide one? Oh, that was the nickel. Lime and carbon dioxide. So nothing else using carbon dioxide. So for now, it will just be. Well, lead uses oxygen. And carbon. Wow, lead gets kind of complicated. I don't need lead right now. So let's set up a copper line with oxygen, and a nickel line. So let me finish what I was doing prior to that. I'll probably just finish with the gun stuff, and then we'll come back and clean this stuff up. Start setting it up for production and stuff. Well, so yeah, let me go finish my defenses because I don't want them to burst through my walls. So yeah, we'll go do that and then we'll be back. Alright, we upgraded pretty much, well, not pretty much, we upgraded every single gun that we have to a Mark II. I still have 70 something guns left, so we're also producing a bunch. In fact, let me come over here and there we go. I don't want to be producing Mark II turrets because I already have a like a bunch. So make sure to fill the chest so we actually stop consuming steel to make turrets, because I don't need those turrets. Another thing I did was set up a belt for my ammunition, at least for the top side. So it's no longer going into a chest. I run it all the way over here, so we've got inserters feeding all the turrets and stuff. So eventually, you know, as our regular bullets are consumed, we'll have the tier 2 bullets to replace that stuff. I could even come by and just like grab a stack, go stick that in the tier 2 turrets, and you know, just wait. But yeah, it's fine. It'll just happen over time. So yeah, I've got that belt running all the way, you know, over here. So every gun has inserter. It's all being fed. So topside's good. I don't really have to touch topside for a while. Another thing I want to do, I think, is like add this wall around the entire, just like a secondary wall. So they, when they come here, they start attacking this wall and they leave the turrets alone. I'm not sure I'll need to do that, but if things get bad, I can do that. But yeah, it'd be nice to be able to upgrade to like laser turrets, but I don't think that's gonna happen. not like soon. It's gonna be a while before that happens. So yeah, sacrificial walls basically. All right. Yeah, I just wanted to show kind of the little defense that I set up there and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and place all this stuff for the next thing. So I'm gonna have to, it's gonna be kind of weird because, well, actually it won't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set up a single line with copper, but I'm gonna have to leave space for another ore later on, whichever, I don't know which one uses oxygen. What was it, steel? Yeah, steel or lead, actually. You know what? I'm thinking maybe I was thinking maybe I'll make steel ingots on the actual production line instead of the bus. So basically I'll pull off iron ingots and then I'll have, you know, blast furnaces turning it into turning it into steel, and then you know, into induction furnace, casting machine, etc. But no, I'm gonna need, steel needs its own line. So I know where I'm gonna set that up though. The steel is not gonna be set up over here. It's gonna be set up after this warehouse. So I'll set the steel up like somewhere around here, and then, you know, the steel will have its own line. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up copper and nickel lines. We'll probably set up a lead line, but not have it run. So it does use oxygen. So I'm not gonna go for the upgraded lead here, like the using lead oxide and carbon. Maybe I should actually. Oh, we need sulfur dioxide for this. Oh wait, no, we get sulfur dioxide. So we just need oxygen and processed lead, which wouldn't be hard, because processed lead just uses lead ore. Yeah, there's not really any reason to do this. I can easily put carbon on. So yeah, I'll set up a line. I don't know if I'll be running the lead because I'm not really producing any lead ore, but it'll at least be set up so when I do, you know, it'll already be ready. So that's nice. All right, yeah, I'll be back when that's done. All right, we are back. We've got our copper, well, we've got iron, tin, copper, lead set up, although we're not really going to be utilizing lead. So yeah, I haven't really set lead up fully. I need to like fork lead out over here and feed it into the processors. Because of the way the lead works, I set it up differently with 2 processing machines above 1 furnace, because we need to go from furnace to furnace with the lead oxide for this. So having a processing machine in between these just makes the gap too long for my inserters. So yeah, this will work better. And even when I'm producing lead, I'm not going to need more than this because we don't really use a whole lot of lead. I mean, I don't think we will. Like late game, maybe we use a butt ton of lead. Who knows? But yeah, so I've got silicone set up. Cobalt's going to be right here. But what I really need to handle is nickel, because nickel is the only thing left on this sapphire line. So once I start processing the nickel, then these ore sorting facilities can start running nonstop, and we can start producing our main ingots nonstop. Aside from tin, that is, which is quite important. So we are going to want to get the... Ooh, okay, yeah, the Sturritite going. But the good news about the Sturritite is we've already got everything, all our processing lines for these ores. So I won't have to change much. You just get rid of all these so I'm not confusing myself. The iron can stay. The copper, however, let me just copy paste the copper. There we go. All right, cool. So copper's on the right belt. Carbon dioxide. How do I even make carbon monoxide? Where's the gases? Here we go. Carbon monoxide. I can make it in a liquefier, and I need purified water and carbon. Well, I already have that stuff, so just make me a liquefier. Sniper turrets. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, so I set this up a while ago, but I haven't been using it. I don't remember what I'm missing. Yeah, so I've got this up here. What do I need? Oh, piercing rounds. Ooh, the only issue with that is I'm not producing tons. Yeah, so you know what? It's fine. We're also not using a whole lot in our guns because a lot of them still have the tier 1 ammo, so we've got our ammo line backed up quite far right now because we're not consuming them. So I can afford to dump a little bit of piercing round into some gray science packs. We're not using gray science packs yet, but if I just kind of let that build up, when we do need to use it, it'll be there. Wait, what was I doing down here? Completely forgot. Oh yeah, nickel, carbon monoxide. Okay. Liquefier Mark II. We need the carbon and purified water. So we'll do this, and I'll say carbon monoxide. There we go. Yeah, these pipes are a mess right now. I'm gonna clean it up later. I'm not sure. My plan, I think, is to actually produce like gases off-site somewhere else. Like, I don't know, maybe up by the guns or something up here. And then we'll just run gas lines like along our entire production for the gases that we need. That way we can scale up our gas production because we don't really have a lot of room here. So if I'm not producing enough gas, then we've kind of got an issue. So yeah, this is all going to change in the future. Part of me wants to slap the nickel over here because it is such like the odd man out. It's just uses carbon monoxide when everything else uses like oxygen and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is actually run the nickel this way. Start doing some other things. Let me also edit my map. So I've got some delete flotation, that's correct. So here can be sorters, and then ingot production is over here. And these tags are really just for like, I don't know. I mean, obviously I know where everything is, but if I ever like leave, if I ever don't play for like a couple weeks, I'll probably forget a lot of stuff. So it's helpful to have the tags there just to kind of look at the map and see how everything's laid out. Actually, let me add an inline tank here. So we can actually store a little bit up. I've noticed I say actually a lot. I'm not sure where I picked that up from, but I don't like it. Anytime you repeat a word multiple times within like the same sentence, it doesn't sound good. Nickel done. We also need fuel, so I'm just going to fork off a line over here on the carbon. I'm out of belts again. I have used so many belts on this project. Thank God I set up yellow belt production. That's all I can say. If I tried to do this with gray, I mean, it wouldn't be hard to do it with gray. It'd just be so... turtle belts, you know what I mean? I don't think nickel's used very often, so I'm gonna run it to like the very end of the bus because I don't want to have to use more belts to run the more important minerals or the ones that I use more often. Where's frickin' storage? Storage, storage. I've used these so much, and I still don't remember where like things are. Storage. Okay, here we go. Just make 4 warehouses. I know I'm gonna need them. We're flowing though. Look at that. So these things, yeah, these things should be processing non-stop. So we'll be able to see if our one little setup here for stone and geodes is enough to handle the entire load. Doesn't look like it is. Just from here, I can see stuff backing up. One thing that's nice about the Bobs mods is that we don't have to add another chest. I can just take this and I can say drop it here. So nice. I love this, man. So many options on the inserters like this. It's amazing. It's really, really nice. Oh, we need power though. That doesn't change. Still need power. There we go. Okay, hopefully that's enough to process the stone. I think it is. Yeah, we're gonna have to send, when we have all 4 of these running, we're just gonna have to have a dedicated stone processing facility. But for now, this is okay. Okay, and this one should be ready, so let me just add all the inserters. So copper, iron is set up. Oh wait, we don't have stir type running here, but it's fine. Copper, iron, wait, what's next? Tin and cobalt. Tin goes on the iron line. So we can do this. Just copy the settings from the iron, but change the offset to the bottom of the belt and the filter to tin. There we go. The gun's dropping on the bottom. Okay, so that's ready. And I'm still not going to make the full switch over because like I don't have any of the processing set up, right? I'm producing ingots, but the ingots aren't making anything, so we'll just make sure. I think having these 2 producing is going to be fine because we've got tin, silicone, iron, copper. Those are the mains we need. Mains? Those are the main ones we need. Yeah. So let me come over here and I've got some more warehouses. So we're just going to space these out with 1 gap in between. What I'm going to do is we're just going to leave ourselves a little bit of room like that. Actually, maybe a little bit more. And then we're going to jump into a splitter and that's going to be my belt, or that's going to be my bus. We're just going to do a we're not going to do like 4 belt bus. We're just going to do a double belt bus. So each ingot's going to have a double belt. And that should be plenty to supply like everything we need. Should. I say should. I don't like the fact that I have to use 2 poles to get there, but you know what, whatever. Oh, I forgot. Is there a 1x2 balancer? I need a 1x2 balancer. I'm gonna have to look that up. I am horrible at balancers. I don't remember. I never remember them, and like for some reason I always lose the blueprints. So yeah. See if I can run this straight without moving. Oh, it's so hard. It's like, it's not like I have super high sensitivity either. It's like my sensitivity is set to 700, so, or my DPI is set to 700, so. Should be fairly easy to keep a steady hand, but nope. Oops, that's the wrong one. You don't go there. You go to the next one. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Nickel's going up top. Okay. Where's my warehouses? This will be okay. I have a plan, don't worry. I have a plan. Nickel my pickle. There we go. Something like that. Wait, how much? Okay, we only need 3 spaces in between these. We actually only need 2. But I'm gonna do 3. One thing I could have done is actually put these closer together, so they shared one output belt, and then I could have deposited. Yeah, that might have been better. A little more compact. But again, it's always nice to leave yourself more room than you need, especially when you're not confident in what you're doing. Like, I don't actually know that this is going to be future-proofed or whatever, so it might be changing in the next couple episodes anyway. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. Not sure exactly what transpires when it comes to Bobs and Angels Mods late game. There we go. Alright, so we've got the Stitterite, whatever, hooked up. Just queue up a few more things that I might need. Nanobot range and speed. I should have went for that like first. Lasers. More. Oh, we're full. Okay. And we're pretty much out of belts already. This 88, that's gonna go quick. Okay. Yeah, it's starting to look weird. It's starting to look ugly. Maybe I should have done. Yeah, I'm thinking I should have done the 4-lane bus just because it would actually look nice, but I think I've already touched on that. It's fine. Okay. So there's the start of our bus. We've got everything we need for now. Steel production I'm going to set up right here, so. And then we'll probably just run steel like right there, because we are going to be using quite a bit of steel. So yeah, we'll just basically pull off the iron ingot line. Actually, I'll pull out of the warehouse, not off the line. Queue up some nanobot stuff. Oh, that's already queued up. More train track stuff, sure. Eventually we'll use trains. I love trains, man. I love Factorio trains. Mainly the like setting up the automated track stuff where trains stop and wait for other trains, and it's fun, super fun. Kind of complicated, and I don't always understand what I'm doing, but somehow it works out. So maybe I do understand. I just don't understand that I understand, if that makes any sense. Let me just get them even, and then we'll set up our first production line, which basically I'm going to be able to set up like multiple production lines. So once one line like gets too long and the resources are just being used before they can get to the end, then we'll just set up another line and we'll smelt more ingots down. It's essentially going to be the same thing as up here. It's going to be exactly the same thing as up here, the same way it's set up. But the only difference is we're going to be smelting the ingots like right before, well, you'll see. I don't know why I'm explaining something you're going to find out in a bit anyway. Why am I coming up here again? More belts? Ooh, hold on. Eamvar Cobalt Steel Armor. Wait, that doesn't have... I don't really care about armor. I don't really plan on expanding or leaving my base until I have power armor. So maybe I just don't even worry about that. We'll just let the stuff go that I have. But yeah, sniper turrets are great for clearing out worms. If you don't know what worms are, I can't really show you, but they have, like, they're basically artillery for the biters. So having a sniper turret to take them out when they can't hit the turret is great. Got him. All right, 96. So this might be enough. Do I have the blueprint? Hold on. I do. Okay, so this is the basic blueprint for our plate production. So we're be turning ingots into plates here. Man, I love the way this actually works out. Oh, I need landfill. I don't know why I keep, just out of habit, I keep clicking this and looking like, I don't need to look, it's fine. Wait until the sound pops, and that's when things are not going well. Okay, give me the landfill, that's a lot. We'll just go down to like 1 or 200. There we go. Gives us a little more room as well. All right, so let me set up the steel line. Well, yeah, I will actually need that, but for now, I'm just gonna put these belts here as an indicator of the end of my bus. So I can put this. Do I leave myself a gap? I don't know if I need to leave myself a gap or not. No, I'm gonna do it just to be safe. So like right there. Do we need a full line? Yeah, we probably need a full line of iron. Because we're gonna use a lot, so we'll double up on that. And then I'll show you the magic of this system. It's so beautiful. All right, let me... So we're just gonna need silicone and iron ingots on one line, right? So where's our silicone? All the way here. So what we do is we say, well, that's what people say. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. All right, so we just take our iron here, do that. So we're getting split, and it only goes onto the top part of the splitter. So we're only like depositing one at a time, but it's plenty. And then we'll come down to the silicone, which is right here, and I'll go like this. Oh, that's right there. Bam. And we're done. Cool. Yeah, okay. So let me see. How much does this produce? We're producing 240 molten iron per second. Well, no, that's not right. 240 molten iron over 4 seconds. 24 divided by 4 is 6, so 60 molten iron per second. Yeah, and this consumes 10 molten iron per second. So 10, 20, 30, 40. So this isn't quite enough to consume all of the molten iron, but I'm going to leave myself room to add more. So I'm not worried about perfect ratios right now. I just kind of want to get this up and running. I probably need to set all these, don't I? There we go. Oh yeah, look at that production, baby. I love it. We don't even need to store any of the molten iron in tanks. I mean, we've got inline tanks, so we are storing a little bit when we're not using it. But we've got this huge like warehouse full of ingots, so we don't need to worry. Look at that production. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Okay. More belts. You know what I should do? I should set up belt production. For very first thing, I should set up belt production. Leave myself plenty of room to kind of expand that if needed. And also leave myself plenty of room horizontally, because this entire thing is going to be like, yeah, we're going to have like 10 belts. Like a bus that's 10 belts wide or some crap, because we have so many metals. And there's our car we can use. Let's smack that in there. I think we're pretty much good. Got everything we need. I'm the best driver, man. I am the best Factorio driver. If there was like Factorio racing, I would be the champ. Yeah, okay. Don't get out of the car while moving. First tip. First pro tip. Do not exit vehicle until fully stopped. There we go. That's better. Because that's going to give me a lot more silicone availability there. Because we're using both sides. We're not producing any tin. Wait, how is this not working? Hold on. Oh, that's right. We're not processing the crushed stone. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. because this is, I can tell this is going to be a problem already. I'm just going to set up like 5 of these, or maybe even 6. 4. We'll do 4. 4, 4, 4. Back over here, which is going to give us some furnaces. Hello? Let's make some of those. But yeah, so essentially I'm just going to set up some stone processing right here for now. It is still temporary, but it will be able to handle a lot more than we're doing now. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. It's going quite long at this point. So yeah, we made a lot of progress. We've finished our basic ingot production as well as our smelter. Well, our first smelter with 1 single iron line here. So yeah, we'll work on getting everything else set up and kind of moving all this production over here to a better belt system. Well, a system that can supply more plates essentially, because we're using the condensed version in the form of ingots. Yep, so that's going to be next episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.